Hi, I'm Brent Atwater. I'm the Animal Medium. Welcome to our weekly show. Today we're going to talk about cats with cattitude from the other side. When I do a reading, I always say to my clients, now let me let you know, your pets know everything that's going on. So if they say anything really emotional or very specific, don't come after me. It's your cat or your dog, your horse, your ferret, your bunny that is telling me the information that I'm sharing with you, because I'm having a face-to-face conversation with them because I see and talk to dead pets. So today I'm going to do 3 memorable cattitudes. And here we go. Number 1, I'm talking to a cat, and the cat says, when we're talking to both the husband and wife, he's got too many blue shirts. And the husband said, no I don't. Cat said, go in the closet and count them. So the husband leaves the reading, he walks into the closet, he looks at him and he comes back and he says, okay, I only have 32 blue shirts. And the cat said, told you, you have way too many blue shirts. I think you need to get rid of some. So that's an observational thing that one of our cats had from the other side. The second thing, which I thought was really interesting, was a cat that was discussing the future. Once again, I was working with a husband and wife team, and they were sitting there talking about the cat, and the cat said, wow, I'm really looking forward to moving to Nebraska. When we get there, that's when I'm going to meet you. I'm going to meet you at the country club, and oh, by the way, our house is fabulous. And let me show you the house. With that, the cat puts me in his body, and we walk into this house. We drive up in the driveway. The cat describes everything from the driveway, goes down the yard, opens the front door, says, look, the dining room's over on the left, living room's over here. Come on back to the kitchen. That's my favorite. Don't you just love this tile that's down here? Then the cat takes me and we walk out to the terrazzo porch, and then beyond that to the pool. The cat points out the plants that it wants to sleep under and that are its favorites. It comes back in the house, walks through the laundry room and says, come on, we're going to the master bedroom. Hangs left, goes down the hall to the master bedroom, and proceeds to totally describe the master bedroom to the people. Now, on the other side, the wife's going, honey, she's really wrong. We're not moving at all. And Brent, I really appreciate you describing all this, and I understand our cat is coming back and he is describing where he thinks we might live, but we just are settled here and we're not going anywhere. And we're not even a member of a country club, and he said he was going to meet us on the country club terrace, and the man who introduced us is going to have on like Weegians without socks, khaki pants, and wear a signet ring on his little pinky and describe the signet ring, and the orange cable knit pullover cashmere sweater he was going to wear, and the color of the tables and the umbrellas on the tables at this country club. And she said, Brent, I really appreciate you doing all that, but we're settled right here and we're not going anywhere. Well, about that time, the husband started clearing his voice. He said, honey, I need to tell you something. And she goes, what? And he said, well, at lunch today, before I left to come with the reading, my boss offered me a job there, and he'd like us to move in 2 weeks, and it's double the salary I have now. And she went, what? You mean the cat knew before I knew? He said, I was going to tell you at dinner tonight, but I didn't think our dead cat knew what was going on and was going to tell you about the move before I did. And she said, is this for real? And he said, yes. And she said, we need to talk about this. And he said, I took the job offer. It's double my salary, and I thought you'd really appreciate that. She said, we need to talk about this. I said, excuse me, y'all, we're in the middle of a reading here. Can you have this discussion later? And with that, the cat said, okay, I've got some more things to tell you about the future too. So if you think your pet doesn't know about what's gone on in your past, because I've lots of times had a cat talk about the life that the owner had prior to the cat coming to their life. And the reason they can do this is because they're on the other side, and they can see all there is, past lives, present lives, future lives, and can describe every bit of it to you. So all that's really interesting, especially when a cat announces to its owner and pet parent that, hey, I'm going to meet you when we move to another state, in another city, in another house. And the wife had no idea what was going on until the cat decided to spill the beans. And my third and last little cattitude from the other side. So I'm talking to this wonderful cat. He's giving me all sorts of emotional details and very specific details. And then the pet parent said, oh, I miss you so much. I miss sleeping with you so much. I just wish you were with me every night. And is there anything you really want to tell me? Cat got real quiet for a minute. And she said, "Is there anything you really want to tell me?" Now I'm watching the cat, and he's sort of pacing around going in a circle, and he says, "Yeah, there is something I want to tell you." And I'm thinking, ooh, I've seen this behavior before. This is going to be something really interesting. And the cat sat down, wrapped his little tail around his front feet, and he said, "Yes, as a matter of fact, I like our lover better than our husband." You could have heard his mom gasp all the way from here across the continent. And she said, "How did you know about that?" And the cat said, "I know about everything. I like our lover better than I do our husband." And on that note, I'm going to end and let you know there's nothing that Fluffy doesn't know about. And it's really interesting when we get to all those emotional specifics in the readings that I do. That's what makes it fun. And each of these stories I had permission to share because I fully and completely believe that every reading is sacred, because it does have so many personal details and specific details that it is sacred, and only the parents who have allowed me to share their stories are ones that I'm sharing with you. So we'll look forward to talking with you another time and to sharing Deceased Pets Say the Darndest Things. But this was about Cattitude. Bye-bye. Do subscribe. See you later.